I've told the story so much most of you could tell it, of my dad coming to Christ. My mother had been a Christian since her childhood, but Dad was anything but. Dad was not a Christian. Mama was praying for him. My mama believed in fasting and prayer. Y'all know anything about that? Mama would fast for days and pray for Dad. She had a little altar she had built out kind of in the edge of the woods. And she'd go out at that altar and just pray for Dad to come to Christ. She'd have the preacher come talk to him, and old Brother Chuck Taylor would come talk to Dad. Dad get mad and want to run him off. Dad said, I have people at church telling me they love me, and he said, I just want to poke them in the nose. But God got a hold of his heart. I've told the story, but I'm going to tell it again. Don't go out here saying you told that before. I'm telling it again. One night, the preacher, old Brother Chuck Taylor, and my mama had gotten together. They was working on Daddy. He was lost as a goose. And they was working on him. We got a revival meeting. You get Luther to come. They was working on him. They kind of got him to come. The preacher preached hell hot, heaven high, Jesus the only hope. Daddy's under conviction. He can't hardly stand it. He left the building mad. Didn't know what to do. Just stormed out of the building, jumped in the car. Mama dragged us out and got in the car quick, because if we didn't hurry, we was going to be left. He was leaving. He tore up the parking lot, getting off of it, slung gravel over all the cars on the parking lot. Headed that car down the road, took us to the house about 4 or 5 miles down the road, dropped us off, got back in that car and took off, just driving like a wild man. He said, suddenly, the Spirit of God hit him. It said, Luther, you rolled this car on one of these curves, you're dying and going straight to hell. He turned back up old number 9 highway, took a little right on a little dirt road, Brother Chuck Taylor's house. He and the evangelist was staying at the pastor's house in the old time way. Daddy walks up and just beats on the door. Chuck Taylor opens the door. He's still too proud to say, I need to get saved. Still too proud to say, I need some help. He said, Chuck, I need somebody to explain to me the book of Revelation. Old Brother Chuck Taylor. I helped preach Brother Chuck's funeral when he was 92 years of age. He looked at him and said, Luther, you just need Jesus. Get in here. And Daddy broke. Started weeping. He barely got in the door and fell on his knees. Started weeping. Brother Chuck and the evangelist got on the floor with him and went to praying. I heard Chuck Taylor say it many times. He said, Luther Oglesby went down on the floor, a sorry, no-count rascal. He said he came up a brand new man. A brand new man. And I knew my daddy to be a preacher of the gospel. Saved by the grace of God. Redeemed, forgiven. How did it happen? Because Jesus paid it all. Jesus did that. We're at the foot of the cross in this story. We're headed to Calvary next Sunday. Jesus is on his way to the cross. Why did he do that? He loved you. He loved you. God so loved the world. You're in that number. He loved you. He wants you saved. He doesn't want anybody to die and go to hell. He wants everybody to go to heaven. He died for you so you could. You won't make it on your own. You're not good enough. You never will be good enough. You need Jesus. Let's pray.